my hands were broken. It was like this. It was all twisted and it was like almost like this. Hello everybody, how y'all doing? I'm back again with an exciting video. It's gonna be really quick, and I don't know if it's gonna be quick. I think it's gonna be long. I don't know. It's gonna be like a really nice story time and a beautiful makeup look. Actually, I'm gonna experiment with the foundation shade. For the first time, I got the darkest shade available. Usually the darkest shade would be like this would be the darkest shade, and it is definitely 3 to 4 shades lighter to my skin tone. So this time I think color bar can't speak. Color bar has released the darkest shade, which is actually dark. I mean, it was already there in the market. I didn't know, so I actually bought like 4 different types of foundations in all the shades. This is like shade number 7.1, 7.3, 8.1. Finally I got the 8.4. so I hope this would like really go with my skin tone really well. I hope so, because it looks a bit darker. Let's see. So anyways, I'm okay to go 1 shade darker than going 2-3 shades lighter. So I'm gonna use this foundation today, and I really wanted to try this foundation. That's why I'm making this video. And yeah, let me just tell you a little brief about the story time, about like how I got this beautiful tattoo. Just kidding. So these are like my accident marks actually. So I was hit by a motorbike. I'm gonna share that story time today. So let's begin. It's really hot in here, you guys. Let me just quickly, I don't know, I've seen a lot of beauty gurus use this type of like headband to do the makeup. So let's try that today. Oh my god, my hair. Okay. Oh, this looks, oh my, why is this does not look that nice. Well, let's just work it out because it's really hot in here. Okay, let's begin with the makeup. So, and also with the story. So first of all, I'm gonna use this face moisturizer. So it's like so much product in it. So yeah, I put so much moisturizer, I know. So yeah, here the story begins. This was like year 2018 when I was done with my college. So yeah. So after my college, obviously I wanted to look for the job. Okay, before finishing our 4th year, hospitals are already, they already come to the college to pick the nurses up for the, you know, job interview and all of that. Pay was 12,000 rupees. Pay was 12,000. Can you believe? 12,000 rupees per month. But that's the money they offered in the beginning. I mean, that was so bad. I got really annoyed. Like, I'm not going in, I'm not going to work as a nurse, no way. And then let me just quickly color corrector, sorry. So okay, I'm using Swiss Beauty color corrector. So I tell you the story like in so much detail. I'm so sorry. Let me just do it really quick. Once I was done with my college, I was so screwed up. I didn't know what to do next in my life. The love for French language developed in me in the 2nd year of my nursing college. So I was like, let's just follow my passion, and I really like languages. So I was like, let me join a coaching study for my degree again. It's going to be a certificate course, not a degree. So I was like, let me study for that. Okay, this is like Swiss Beauty Full Coverage Concealer. And I don't know the shade. This shade is 09. Okay, so I was like, let me just do that. But my parents were really angry with me. They got really annoyed, like, oh my god, you study for 4 years already, now you're not studying more, when are you gonna make money and all of that. And so I got a really nice job in a multinational company after like so many I got scammed like so many times. After so many scams, I finally got a job. Well, scamming is a different story for another time. So yeah, I got the job. Okay, after I got the job, I should be happy because I was getting paid so much more than my friends. They were like as a nurse working for 13,000, and at that time I was getting paid more than 20,000. So yeah, that was a really good catch, and I supposed to be really happy, but then I wasn't. You know how human behaviors are like that, like, you know, no matter how much they achieve, they still want more. That's like kind of me. But then, you know, that's the thing about, I wasn't sure where I'm going in life. I don't know for how long I'm gonna work for that company, all that. Even that company wasn't like so nice. They were paying me well, but then that was like a mental torture. I mean, it's like so much workload. You need to work like 9 hours a day. That was like so much work. So okay, I'm going with this foundation, 8.4. So this is the darkest foundation I ordered. Let's see how it's gonna go with my skin tone. So yeah, where was I? Okay, finally I got this foundation up. So yeah, oh my god, this foundation is like, oh my god, what the fuck is this foundation? So I was kind of like not so happy with my life, although I should be, because I was doing far better than everybody around me as a nurse. But I was still unhappy because my life was not going on the track I wanted it to go. This foundation, this is like, I'm applying like turmeric on my face. That's how it looks like. This is like so yellow, so orange. What is this? I messed up with my foundation shade, guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry really bad, guys. Well, we're gonna fix this. We are going to fix this. So yeah, anyways, where was I don't know how to narrate this story, guys. I'm just fucked up. Okay, so let me just put my concealer on, and then I'll just continue with the story. So Insight concealer in the shade 35, MN35. That was like a random day. I was going to work, but you know, I was not really happy with my life. But that day I was really sad, like so sad, extremely sad. I didn't pay attention to anything. I just, you know, walked out of the house. I told my parents like, bye, I'm going to work. So it was like 8 a.m. in the morning, not 8, I think 7:45 or something. And then because I was working in a different state, so it took me almost 2 hours to reach to the office. So I used to leave my house at 7:45 or 7:50 to reach to punch in the office at 10 a.m. exact. So yeah, it was really far. I walked out, and I, you know, got the rickshaw. I'll just insert a picture over here. This is like really common rickshaw in my city. So like where I live, from my house you cannot get an auto, taxi, no other rickshaws. This is the only vehicle it's available to get to metro station, and you can't walk. It's like really far away, and also it's not really safe. I don't live in a nice place. So because of that, all that problem, I need to take this rickshaw all the time. So I took this rickshaw as usual, and the day was like good, a warm day. And then I sat on the rickshaw, and I put my phone and everything into my purse. I normally don't use phone in this kind of rickshaws because they seem very unstable. It's like not very good time to use phone. So as usual, I was sitting on the rickshaw, and I was feeling so sad. I wasn't paying attention anywhere. I was just like looking at this guy, and I was thinking, like, why is my life so bad? Why am I not getting what I want? What am I gonna do with my life and all of that? And as I was like, you know, as the rickshaw was moving ahead, he got more customers on the rickshaw. As you can see, there are like 2 seats. I was sitting on this one, and he needs like 5 customers to ride it on the normal speed. Otherwise he just, you know, like rides in the normal, like slow, a bit slow. He, like, you know, calls out like if anybody wants to go to the metro station and all of that. So after like 10 minutes, or like, yeah, 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes, the rickshaw was filled with people. There were like 5 people, total 6 people, including the driver. So the rickshaw was going on the normal speed, but then he wasn't like, he did not take it in the middle. He was still driving on the corner. At the same time, there was a biker. He was riding it like so fast, like 150 kilometers per hour. I think it's 200 per hour. It's so fast, like in the blink of the eye he will just vanish. That's how fast he was riding. So from the other end, he was like, you know, passing by. I didn't notice, you know, nobody noticed. I was like, you know, looking at the side, my life sucks and all that. And then he just came, he hit a rickshaw. Oh my, he hit a rickshaw. A rickshaw, the battery rickshaw fell upside down. I mean, like, it was so scary. scary. And he, in just matter of few seconds, he vanished like this. People tried, like I could hear the noise, people tried to stop him, but then he was so fast, he ran away. All of us were under the rickshaw. We were injured really, really, really bad. Both of my hands were like almost broken. This was totally broken. This was like completely swelled. It was like, you know, it's like the skin which saved my bones. And then my face and everything, they were like, I was injured really bad. And the other lady, she was, you know, they were like 4 men taking her, carrying her. I don't know, I think there weren't any ambulance over there. They were carrying her to the auto rickshaw, I guess. So yeah, they were I couldn't see anything. I was literally in pain. Head was like dizzy. It was the horrible accident. So everybody, like, you know, had some kind of injury, but I did not pay attention to anybody because I was so badly injured. Both of my hands were like injured, extremely injured. I could not even carry my purse. My phone was inside the purse. I can't even think of opening up the zip. No, my hands were broken. It was like this. It was all twisted and it was like almost like this. I could not do anything. It was swelled. It was really bad condition. At that very moment, I just only thought of calling my parents, calling them to pick me up from here, but I could not open the zip. I could not ask help for anyone because I could not speak. I was so shaky. I picked up, I thank God that my legs didn't get hurt. I was wearing 3 inches of heels, and I could not carry my bag. As I told you, my hands were broken. So there was like loops, you know, in handbag. I put my hand into the loop and I carried it from here, from the arm. I carried it, and that's how I carried, and I walked. I was crying, like, you know, I was sad, it was dizzy. My eyes had tears, but it was like, you know, I was controlling myself. I walked from that point to my house, which took me literally like, I don't know, I think 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know exact, but then it was not so very far. So I think he rode us to the halfway metro station, so not even halfway. So yeah, whatever, but it took me like 10 or 12 minutes to reach to my home. Yeah, I reached in the same condition. Nobody like paid any attention, nobody offered me any help. No, everybody was busy with their work. But at that moment when we met with an accident, people came, they picked up the rickshaw, they helped so many other people. I took my bag, I just walked. People, I didn't know what people were doing. I kept walking, and then I walked through the gullies of my house, and then I opened I, you know, rang the bell of my door, and my parents came, and my hand was like this, all this broken. I came into my home and I'm like, Mommy, I met with an accident. I was literally in pain. I was like lost my, like, you know, I was not in my senses. So my mom started crying, my daughter broke her hand. And then I got really annoyed. I was like, are you crazy? Why are you crying? I'm not even crying. I'm the one who met with an accident, and I'm not even crying. Why are you crying? And I screamed at her, and then I started crying. That's when I realized, oh, my hands are paining so much. So my dad was like, okay, he was getting ready to get to office. Thank God he did not leave for office, otherwise I don't know how would I get to the hospital. This is India, my friends. You cannot get ambulance as fast as the pizza delivery boys. So obviously my father took me to the hospital, and yeah, sitting in the hospital, I mean, I was taken to the emergency room. I was treated a little bit, cleaned my hands and all of that, and I was sitting in the waiting room, and I couldn't type. First of all, I typed somehow with the right hand, like so painfully. I typed a message to my manager in the office, like, I can't come, I just met with an accident, it's really, really serious. I click a picture somehow with my painful right hand, and I send it to them, and then I would not, and they called me. I could not pick the call because it was like so painful. I could not like do anything, so I did not talk to them. I think I asked my father to speak to them. I forgot actually. So yeah, that's how I managed my office. So, and then I was taken to the room where they did some cleaning up. After the advice of the doctor, I was taken to a room for the x-ray. Yeah, you call that, yeah, CT scan, x-ray, all that. So I got it done for both of my hands, and they said my left hand, the wrist of my left hand was broken really, really badly, like so badly that I need to get this plaster done. But it was not that bad for the surgery. But then they were like, if the plaster doesn't work after like few months, we might take you under the knife. You know, they would like operate on my hand to fix it on the bone. So I was really scared when I heard that. I was literally thinking like, why God, why am I alive? Should have killed me. that's literally came out of my mouth, because I cannot even think of undergoing surgery. It's so painful. So somehow I got done my plaster on this hand. This hand was, they just cleaned up. They did a bit of a cleaning, injected something. It was a bit okay. I just got normal stuff done. My face was like, they treated my face and everything was okay. Came back home with the plaster, and I told my mom, like, I can't go to work for like a month. I have asked for the leave. So yeah, I don't care about the job. I only care about my well-being. So I'm gonna sit home. I just lied on my bed because I couldn't do anything else apart from that. And I was thinking, like, why this happened to me. And I was really, really sad because I couldn't make any YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos, by the way. So I couldn't make any YouTube videos. That made me even more sad. And I was like, okay, my life was going really, really well. I was the one who was complaining about so many things. Now this is the this is the time when I had to be sad, not when I was all fine. I don't know why I don't know why I was feeling so low that time. Instead of working hard, I was like, blaming my destiny and all of that. But now at this position I was in, that's the position where I can't do anything. So I was like, one should never complain. If you want something in your life, you need to go ahead and work for it. You should not be sitting on bed and crying for it. You should go work for that. That's when the lesson I learned, but then obviously I couldn't do anything. I was literally sad, not because I want to be sad, because it was painful. Like, it was really painful. I'll have the pictures on my screen. You will see the pictures after the plaster is removed. Getting the plaster done, I was so scared, like, how they are gonna take off this plaster. Will I be under the knife after this, because it doesn't look like this plaster is gonna fix it, because my wrist was broken really, really bad. That's the X-ray report which told us that. So yeah, I was like kind of scared. You cannot believe, like, you cannot act. If you're a girl, you wouldn't understand, like, you can't do a lot of things with just one hand. So I had that plaster on for almost like 3 months. I mean, yes, literally for 3 months. I think more than 3 months. Yeah, I think more than 3 months, because I had to get it checked after like 1.5 months or 2 months. So they would like check, they would ask me to perform some activities, and then they would like, I went after like 2.5 months. I went back to the hospital and I was like, what to do now? Do you want me to keep it for even longer? The doctor was like, yes, leave it for like at least 1 more month. It's gonna heal completely, otherwise you will face problems later on. They suggested me to keep this for like 1 more month. So I went back home, but obviously I cannot really get more leaves. So I went to office with broken hand, and obviously I couldn't do anything. We had the computer typing job, so I could not. I typed everything with one hand somehow, and then I started using my other hand as well, because it felt like I don't know, I couldn't complete my task on time and all of that. So I used my other hand. Suddenly it pained me so much, like it was paining so fucking much. I couldn't do anything. I literally put my head down and I started crying, like so bad. I started sobbing for at least 30 minutes, and the manager, she felt so sorry for me, and she was like, if you want, you can go for more leaves. I'll give you like 15-20 minutes 15-20 days more off. You can go ahead and like rest yourself. And then I thanked her and I left the office right away, because I was not in any position to work. And then she also offered help, like, if you want help, if you cannot go home alone, I'll send a boy with you. And I was like, no, my parents are like so strict. No, I can't really. It was just my hands was hurting, so I was kind of okay. Went home, I relaxed, and then I told my mom, like, I can't really like work, because that's why I came back home. I've taken like off for 1 more month. I'm gonna be home. And then she was like, okay. And then she fed me so much of non-veg, so it's gonna help in healing. So yeah, that's how the days went by. If you remember, in 2019 I posted a video with a fractured hand. The video was my skirt collection. So I posted 2 videos. I could not wait. I could not stop posting videos. So after 2 months I posted the video. Yeah, you can go ahead and check. I still have that on my channel. So that's how it went by. I cried, literally I cried every single night, because of the pain I was enduring. I mean, it was so much pain. I'm just putting this mascara. I'll talk about the products I used at the end of the video, so don't worry, you guys. So I'm just using this eyeliner from the brand Insight. I get all my makeup products from Amazon, so this is the brand. So again, this is from Amazon. If you want, I'll leave the links in the description box down below. You can check it out, okay? So as you know, I could not feel sleepy. I could not sleep at all because of the pain. There was so much pain. I mean, I don't want anyone to go through that pain. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone. After 3 months, I went to the doctor to get rid of that. Again, I started crying. I cried for like another 15 minutes. They got that off, and then I was so happy after that. I mean, I could see my hand. Obviously it was in a bad condition. I'll put pictures over here. So can you see, like, really, oh my god, it was, I can't even look at that pictures now. So my hand looked so awful, but then finally I could move my hand. I can use it. I was so happy. The happiest moments of my life. And my hand is all right, it's working, I have it. I cannot, you know, since that day on. Okay, I came back out after that. Let me continue the story. I came back home with my beautiful hands looking like that. I told my mom, like, I'm all right, this is how my hand looks like, I can use it now. She was very sad, very emotional, but then she was happy at the same time that my hand was okay and I could use it. And that's from that time on, my life wasn't like it used to be, because I am someone who exercises a lot, like push-ups and all of that was my thing. Oh my god, I literally messed up this. Oh god, Vida. Okay, first let me just do my eyeliner quickly and then come back. Yeah, my life from then on changed because I was into push-ups a lot, and I asked the doctor, like, if I can do push-ups, and he was like, no way, you can't do it, you'll break your wrist again. So he advised me not to. And then, you know, after a few months I tried. I could not. This hand, it was painful for almost like 2 years. I could not even think of push-ups. You know, I was that girl who is so much into like working out at home. I only do it, and I've been doing push-ups since the age of like 16, 17, I guess, or maybe like, yeah, around that age. My dad taught us, me and my brother, at the same time. They were like, my dad was like, let's see who can do more push-ups, and I was the one who did more than my brother because he's obviously younger to me. He's 4 years younger, so I was at the time 16. I was so habituated doing push-ups. Okay, here is this sugar pop eye pencil. So I couldn't do push-ups after that incident because that required so much force on your wrist. I did karate, kung fu, yoga, all that in my school days, so I was that kind of kid who is into this kind of physical activities. But since then on, I could not do that anymore. That literally changed a lot of things. And also I had this mark for life, so I don't know what to do with this. I cannot go under the knife for this removal for the, no, I can't. So I'm gonna leave it here. It's already been like so many years, I think 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, almost been 5 years since the day I got it, and it's still, I mean, there is no sign of healing this nishan. I still have that. I mean, I don't know, the mark. So I don't know what to do with this. I don't think I can do anything. I tried putting foundation over it. I did so many things. I tried to put like henna on this, so you know, you can't just hide this, but it still peeked through the henna. So I did a lot of things to hide, but it didn't work. From then on, my life was like changed a lot. I mean, mentally, physically, in so many ways. Okay, so I'm done with the eyeliner. So yeah, that's kind of the story, and I hope I did not miss anything. I forgot. It's been like 5 years, so I cannot really remember everything that clearly, but that's how I met with the story. That's how I met with the accident. And yeah, but you know, if I want something, I'm gonna go work hard and get it. So I think you should do that too. I hope you have learned a lesson from my story. I mean, more of the story is just don't be sad in your life. If you're healthy, if you're totally healthy mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever, then if you want something, go work for it, you will achieve it. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I'm a good storyteller or not. Okay, I used highlighter actually. I got this highlighter from like random street shopping from Gafar Market. Okay, so I'm gonna use this liquid lipstick from Amazon again, NY Bay Rule of 10. This is the liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna quickly put that on. This is going to be really light for my skin tone because I buy makeup products online, and being brown skinned girl, okay, I should say black, being dark brown skin colored girl, I can't really get products for my skin tone. But you can, I mean, go check reviews on YouTube. Best advice. That's what I do, and I still get the wrong shade. I don't know, but I somehow try to pull off the look. It looks so good on camera. Oh my god, I'm gonna use this foundation for videos, I guess. So yeah, that's the finished look. Let me do my hair real quick. It's 9:30 already. I'm gonna go have my dinner. So yeah, for hairstyle, I think I should do like two cute braids. So let's do that. Okay. So yeah, I'll be back again with more videos, you guys. I have so many story times. My life, as I told in my previous video, my life has been like a roller coaster ride. I have so many dangerous stories and so many funny stories. I do have like a lot. I'll do more of. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. This is like the easiest hairstyle actually. I mean, very easy to do. So if you want to see more of this type of like story time makeup videos, then go ahead and give it a like. I will do more, since my previous video, like it was a similar video to this. I did like a makeup and a story time. A lot of you guys really liked it so much, so that's why I came up with another one. And if you wanna like watch more of this type of videos, then go ahead and like. So yeah, there are so many incidents where I would want to say that I touched my death and I came back. Okay, that's the finished look. Let me quickly show you my outfit. You might have already seen in my previous video, because this is my new dress which I got from Sarojini Market. So let me quickly like show you. So this is the dress. I'm pretty lazy to carry a handbag and like wear a footwear, so I'm just gonna show you like this. So here is my cute hairstyle, my pretty makeup look. Okay, so yeah, I'm so happy to be alive and beautiful while I'm getting old. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna have my food. My mama is gonna bang the door really hard. So yeah, she does not like me eating late or not eating properly. And then I'm gonna go back to making videos. I have to make a video for my membership subscription. So if you're someone who have not subscribed to my membership, then go ahead and do that, because I'm gonna post really nice stocking skirt videos there today. I'll make it today. I think I'll post it tomorrow. So yeah, that's it. Bye, love you so much.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight.